Hello everybody. Several different levels of astrological service are presently available through my services page, along with a secret special offer which you will find at the link above. In addition to that, starting next month, I'm going to be hosting a weekly live webinar course on the Nakshatras, teaching you how to tune into the Nakshatras through the symbolism which is related to each. There is presently a 10% early registration discount open on this course using the discount code SECRET in all uppercase letters at the link that you'll see above. So I'm going to be completely blunt with you. On second thought, maybe that's not such a good idea. After all, maybe you're feeling a little bit vulnerable because of a situation that you're involved in. As we approach this full moon, you're likely finding yourself in a scenario where you're feeling a really deep need to just kind of come out with something. And that something is something that you have perhaps kept repressed for a really long period of time. And it's built up inside of you, and it's nagged at you, and you feel like you've just been kind of stuck in a position of playing a part in a situation just to keep things, moving forward, hoping for things to improve. Only they haven't improved quite as quickly as you would like for them to. And you're finding yourself in a position where, you're tired of acting. You're tired of feeling like you're faking it. You're tired of playing that part, and you're ready to just kind of come out and go, look, what I really feel is this, that, and the other thing, and blah, 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 right? And you just want to let it rip. But you have to ask yourself at the present moment, is that really such a good idea? Sure, certainly you're feeling it. You could even justify that, of course, it's always best to just, kind of come out and say what's on your mind. And I would agree with you in most instances. But the person to whom you want to direct those words during this particular full moon cycle is also themselves going through a particular process, which is rather intense. And part of the situation that you're involved in is one wherein you're wanting to help this person. You're wanting to make the situation better for yourself and also for them. And so you have to ask yourself at this moment in time, if you are coming from a space of caring for the person, and if you're coming from a space of wanting to make things better and really to genuinely try to nourish the person and to take care of the person, is it perhaps such a good thing to come out with such an intense statement that you're really beginning to mull over having it out with at the present moment? Or in actuality, is it perhaps better to simply, just try to help and try to make the situation better, and perhaps also to allow a little more time for things to begin to work themselves out all of their own accord? And if you're really, truly, genuinely coming from a space of caring and wanting to improve the situation, then are you indeed faking it? Because if you're coming across in a caring way and really trying to help the situation, is there really any need to kind of come out with this blunt feeling that you're really feeling a need to express, especially if you don't have the full picture yourself, which I think in the back of your mind, you're beginning to, kind of question that thing that you're feeling like having it out with. And perhaps that need that you're having to kind of have those words out or express those words is coming from a space inside of yourself where you're trying to convince yourself that that's what you feel. So there's a whole lot of questioning going on and perhaps not a whole lot of certainty. And perhaps that is why you're feeling a need to be so blunt at this particular moment in time. And let's look at that concept of acting. Sure, you're playing a part in a situation. And perhaps you're beginning to question the fact that you have been playing a part for so long. But as you're playing that part, haven't you also found that that part just comes naturally to you? Think about it. If an actor plays a role, like, in a play or whatever the case may be, or in a film, after a while, they fit into that role so perfectly that it just comes naturally to them, that they completely believe in that role that they're playing. And perhaps that's something that concerns you. Perhaps you're finding yourself, believing in a role that you didn't really believe in previously. And perhaps one part of you is beginning to go, what do I really feel? Right? But something that you can't question as we approach this particular full moon cycle is that you do legitimately care about the situation. And you do legitimately want to help. So why come out with something so blunt and so jarring to the other individual when it may not really help the situation at all? Wouldn't it perhaps be wise to try to take an ounce of separation if something is really frustrating you, and then reapproach the situation, see if it can be worked out, perhaps a little more deeply, and then if not, separate a little bit more, and then again come back to it. Give things time to evolve. Something is indeed evolving, especially how you feel about a particular situation. And if you're not fully sure of how you feel about it, is it perhaps wise to come out and express how you feel? Think about it. And if you could use a little bit of help sorting through this difficult situation. Again, there are several different levels of astrological service, which are presently available through my astrological services page. Once again, you'll find that link above. That's going to do it for this look at the full moon in Purva Ashadha Nakshatra, which takes place on the 24th of June, 2021. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.